AU, come on, sit down. You're sitting at the grown-ups table. I'm your host, Jesse Pimpinella, and as always, my partner in crime,
John Jacobs. Oh, Jesse, I got to say something.
Thank you so much, and a happy Wednesday to all of you. What?
Oh. Yeah, we're
switched.
and there's a delay on your end.
Oh. All right, well, we're back. Anyways, thank you so much. Happy Wednesday to all of you. I just want to say we are going to be talking about Cocaine Bear today, guys. This film, like I said, this film is just a crazy dream to see on the big screen. I mean, and someone once said, this isn't a movie you're going to have to read a comic book from 30 years ago. It's not a book. It's nothing. This is just Cocaine Bear. That's what the movie's gonna be about. You don't even need the trailer. Yeah, I mean, that's I think what was so great about the marketing for this movie is that you want to see a movie called Cocaine Bear. Why the hell won't I want to see a movie called Cocaine Bear? Let's do this. And what's even crazier is that this movie is based on true events. And we got a lot to talk about. John's going to give his thoughts. We're going to have a couple guests come on, and we're going to be talking about some of the craziest deaths that were in the movie, some great trivia facts about the movie, as well as the actual Cocaine Bear. So before we start, make sure you like and subscribe if you're on YouTube, and share the stream. Share it if you're on Facebook. Share it wherever you are. Make sure everybody is in on this. You could comment. This is everybody sits at the grown-ups table and everybody comments at the grown-ups table. So comment, and we'll put your comment up and we'll talk about it. We'll discuss it. If you got an interesting fact about Cocaine Bear, put it up. If you have an interesting story that happened during the movie, put it up. If you know something we don't know, put it up. So without further ado, let's get some of our good friends in on the show. We got two people coming on the show. One is a longtime guest of the show. We only have one guest, but then we got a surprise. We got a surprise because, of course, it's Cocaine Bear. When cocaine's in the game, nothing is insane. All right, let's go. So now that we got Darth and we got comedian Dan Brady on the show. How y'all doing, guys? You guys doing good, Kings?
Hell yeah.
I'm great.
Dan,
I can't wait for John's little synopsis of what he thinks of the movie.
I like how he's trying to match me in the beard. It's great.
Yeah.
Before we get into the synopsis and talk about Cocaine Bear, I just want to give Dan a few moments to tell us about what he's got going on this weekend. He's got a big event going on, and I'm very excited to hear about it. Dan, give us the elevator pitch. Tell us how we can be a part of it and where we can get them tickets. Go.
All right. So this weekend, for the first time ever in my hometown of Erie, Pennsylvania, me and my buddy Anthony Morelli are doing the Flagship City Comedy Fest. We're doing 11 shows over the course of 4 days, including 3 big headliner shows. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. FCCF814 is where you can find us. And it's been a lot of stress. I am kind of looking forward to being done, but I also, it's going to be a great time. We built some incredible lineups. So that's what I'm excited for.
Dan,
well, there you have it.
Proud of you. You are sticking tried and true to your New Year's resolution. You might be like one of the only maybe 3 people I've known in my near 42 years of life that has actually stuck to their New Year's resolution and then became better because of it. So congrats, my friend.
Thank you.
Good job.
I'm at 50 mics since January. My goal was 100, but I'm at, I think, 37 open mics and 12 shows right now.
There you go, buddy.
Good for you, my friend. And that's how you do it, man. You make a goal and you stick to the goal, and that's it. And even if you got to shoot for it. That's the one thing I always have to say. Everybody could talk about a great idea. Everybody talk about doing a good comedy festival, but actually executing it is a different story. And we talked about, we were talking about some behind the scenes stuff us producers have to go through before the show, and it's a nightmare. And so hats off to you, my friend. Like I said,
thank you.
I'm glad you're doing that. And without further ado, I have a big surprise that I actually been sitting on this all day, and I need to bring it up. Another comic has told me that they are indeed, based on the success of this movie, are making a sequel, and it's in fact called Sudafed Moose. Let's go! All right.
Can we get Meth Gator based out of
Oh.
Florida?
Well, wait, what was the one we had Bath Salt Skater. Remember that one?
Yeah, it was Bath Salt Skater.
Bath Salt Skater.
Hold on. Why are we doing different drugs? This is an easy franchise. Keep it cocaine, and let's just keeping different animals from the animal kingdom that get hyped up on cocaine and kill people, like Sharknado. It was always sharks and tornadoes, but different things varied. We don't need different drugs. Keep it cocaine. Everybody loves cocaine.
Are you saying
everybody loves cocaine?
Everybody loves cocaine.
Are you
everybody
saying
loves
you would not like to see a Bath Salts alligator movie?
I would like to see a Bath Salts alligator.
I would show up for that, but cocaine specifically is the drug we're talking about on this show.
In Cincinnati, we just had a cocaine serval, which is an American jungle cat. In March, they found it prowling the woods around Cincinnati and found cocaine amongst other drugs in it.
That's what I'm talking about.
You used the word prowl. That was great, man.
Prowl.
Hyped up on cocaine.
I just heard this over the radio last weekend in Canada. A woman had bought like 14 cases of pop and left her at her cabin, and a bear ate every single can. Broke into her house, drank 14 cases of pop. So Sugar Bear is going to be the next one.
Sugar Bear.
Sugar Bear. I love it. I love it. Oh, man. Yeah, so I figured we could talk about some of the sequel ideas a little bit later in the show, because I'm sure we've all got some really good ideas for sequels.
I definitely do. But without further ado, let's step into a very scholastic and very fine artistic environment where John will give us his 2 cents into the world of
starting right off with me, huh?
Well, you said you wanted to get right into it. You wanted to get right on this.
Hold on. I didn't mean we had to do me first. I just meant we should talk about feelings of the film before we break down the film.
We're all here for you, buddy. You do.
Everybody's here.
I don't know. I don't. Whatever.
Well, how about this, John? When you're ready and you're warmed up, we'll talk about it. But let's get right into it. Cocaine Bear. Did anybody need anything more than the title to go see this movie? Did anybody have to see a trailer? No, not
saw the poster with all the cocaine flying off
all the cocaine.
All pissed off, and we're like, I'm seeing this. I've never seen. I don't know who's in it. I haven't seen the trailer, but we're seeing this.
The fact that this movie takes place in the 80s made me love the movie even harder.
85,
even harder.
Height of cocaine, man. Miami Vice shit. It was perfect.
This is one of those movies that the title encapsulates everything.
Yep.
You don't need to have any kind of, you know, this isn't The Prestige. It's not
The Prestige,
The Fountain, or any of these movies that you're like, oh, this could mean something else. No, you knew from day one. You hear the title Cocaine Bear. You're not seeing a Renaissance piece,
right?
No, you're not seeing, Pride and Prejudice or anything like that. No, you're seeing a bear on cocaine.
Yes,
exactly. And Nigel brings up a great point, because I mean, movies like Snakes on a Plane really paved the way here.
Mm-hmm.
Because at one point they weren't going to go with this title, but Samuel Jackson was like, "Are there snakes? Are we on a plane?" It's the title. And thank God he made that move, because, I mean, he's right. And I'll tell you what, the title alone got me to see that movie. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So what were your guys' initial responses? And people comment. I want to know your guys' comments. What were your guys' initial reactions to the movie while you were watching it?
Well, I'm pretty sure that I took the picture and immediately sent it to Jesse and was like, hey, look at this movie. We're going to go see it, right? And he's like, absolutely.
Yes. Yes.
And everybody thought it was fake for like the first 2 hours when they released the picture, the poster, and then there was like a little blurb about it, right? Like people thought it was fake. There were people searching the internet for hours when that first dropped to determine, is this real? And then once everybody verified it was real, it just exploded. Like it just blew up, man.
Well, I think it was really because this movie is just really fun. It's not trying to win an award. It's not trying to push out any agenda besides the fact that this bear took cocaine and we're going to see a bunch of people get fucked up. There's no moral to the story. This is like an episode of Seinfeld. We're not walking away with something better we know about society.
I'm sorry.
All we did.
I disagree with you.
Oh my. Okay. Well, we did learn.
If Ray Liotta does not get a Best Supporting Actor nomination for this
I agree.
movie,
I agree.
I don't know.
Preach.
It's rigged.
Fucking
rigged.
Preach.
He won't get it. He won't get it.
The moment Ray Liotta won me over in this movie was when he's like, I have to sit here and watch my grandson all day. And the kid's in the bullpen. Grandpa, look! He falls backwards. He's like, all right, I'm really proud of you. I lost it because he had that. He had this I'm sick of this shit grandpa moment. And that was so funny.
Dude, what if Cocaine Bear...
But anyways.
Hold on. Because you mentioned Ray Liotta and being
pissed
about the grandson. What if Cocaine Bear is just a sequel to Goodfellas, and this is where Henry Hill is at now in his life?
Didn't I, Darth? If I'm lying, I'm dying. Did we not talk about this before the show? I wanted him going to Georgia, like looking for helicopters, like what?
Shit, all sweaty.
Yeah, he's all sweaty. Oh my God. So this movie is secretly a Goodfellas sequel. Henry Hill, he couldn't keep his couldn't keep it straight. He decided to get in with the cartel, and he becomes Sid White. That's what happens. He becomes Sid White, which I love this. Now, this movie okay, so what was your guys' initial reaction after watching it? Like, how did you feel? Did it live to the hype? Did you what were your thoughts?
I'll go first.
Go for it, my friend.
You guys remember a couple years ago, like the meme of Pablo Escobar was shared all over the internet and stuff, like the actual story. And that's the bear's name.
Pablo Escobar.
Pablo Escobar. He's in a mall outside of Lexington. Actually, according to the state of Kentucky, on their loose marriage laws, me and my partner can get married by Cocaine Bear.
Dude, do it. I won't even push to marry the two of you because I want that to happen.
Do you believe that the bear has the power, if it were alive, to marry you? That's it. That's all you need to get married in Kentucky.
Do you believe they have the power? Yes, then the bear can marry you.
Yes, 110%. And that goes for anything.
I love it.
But I had read, I did a little autism digging into the actual story. When I first saw it, I was like, how, there's literally the story itself is worth a paragraph. That's it.
Right.
And I was like, how are they going to do this? And then after I watched it, I was really impressed. I was very impressed on how they made the movie flow. Like, is it the best plot written movie out there? No, but they didn't make it cheesy, you know what I mean? It's not a hack.
Yeah,
no, I definitely
you can read.
Go ahead, Jesse. Jesse,
just know when you could write a bad review. You're probably sorry.
You back, Jesse?
I think I am. I'm not sure. Can you guys hear me?
There's a really bad
we hear you now.
Okay, you guys keep talking. I'll figure it out.
Okay. So Dan, I'm sorry. Pick up where you left off.
It was just I texted you as soon as it finished, and
you did. You were like, dude, did you watch it yet?
I'm a huge fan of movies like The Evil Dead, where it's supposed to be serious, but it's not.
Yes.
Is it the most high budget movie out there? No, not even remotely close. But they did what they had to do. They made it extremely funny, and I had a blast. I didn't expect to actually openly laugh and have to pause the movie to laugh, but it was great.
Bonus points for Jesse Tyler Ferguson showing up, man. That was cool.
Yeah, I did not recognize him at all at the beginning. I recognized the voice.
Yeah,
I'm like, I know this voice.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, and I IMDb'd it. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
Felicity was in there too.
Yeah. So I like how there was some star power to it. That they were, that was fine. I mean, I'm not a huge Carrie Russell fan, but I mean, she was fine in the film.
I was talking to Jesse, who is in and out right now. The hiker, the male hiker.
Yeah.
Olaf he played Tolman from Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, that guy's a chameleon, because in Game of Thrones he was jacked and he was just big, and now he's this little itty bitty hiker. I'm like,
I agree. I was like, that can't be him, because in Game of Thrones he was huge.
Right.
But yeah, it was great. Not necessarily big stars, but people who go, oh, hey, it's that guy from Modern Family.
Right. I think Jesse's back and fixed now. Your frame rate's improved. Like, it looks better now.
You're muted, though.
Either you're delayed or muted.
Muted.
Okay.
No, I agree. That guy, I mean, I was very surprised that was the guy from Modern Family. I learned that was him just like, I think moments before we went to stream, because I was like, the guy, it's just that's the most that's unlike anything he usually does, which I think I liked about this movie. It made people be kind of like, I mean, how often do you get to see Ray Liotta be as nutty as he was in this movie?
I mean, to be fair, though, his name was in the opening credits, so I mean, I saw it. I mean, but maybe nobody reads the opening credits.
No, I mean, like, oh yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, I guess I didn't recognize his name.
Oh.
And the fact that they got Meryl Streep to play the bear.
Oh.
She's got the range.
She's got range.
I love it. How they glued every piece of fur to her body in the prosthetic bear suit that she was wearing.
I love how this is literally the second murderous bear movie to come out this year, which I found that very fascinating. We have a trend of murdering bear movies.
Well, isn't the other one just called Bear? I thought I saw it somewhere when I was.
No, the other one is
documentary.
What's the other one? Like Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Oh yeah, I still need to watch that. It got shit on, but you know what? I'm sure I'll love it. Because
I bet I would love the shit out of it. I'm like, some guy knew that the rights were going to go up, and he sat on that. I mean, here's another interesting thing off topic with that. Because I heard like Mickey Mouse is technically the character is technically going to be in public domain. There's this whole thing.
Dude, there's going to be pornos. Just wait.
Cocaine Mickey. Yeah.
On the
right. Dude, there will be hentai videos like the works, man. Just fucking wait and watch.
The
Mickey that is going to be on public domain is Steamboat Willie Mickey.
Oh, even better, dude. It'll be black and white.
so that's why, if you notice, on all the new Disney stuff, the Disney animation stuff has Steamboat Willie on it, because they're trying to bring it back. So
they
but
can
yeah,
say, hey, we're still using
it. He's got cocaine on that steamboat. That's why he was so happy, popping and locking and dancing while he's steering that thing. And he murdered somebody. He was the original cocaine Mickey Mouse, all right?
The original, the OG.
The OG. Yeah, listen, Cocaine Bear ran because Steamboat Willie sailed, all right? That's why. But let's get back into it. So somebody brought this up. We should always look into this. Cocaine Bear is the Paddington sequel we deserve.
Oh,
Paddington
dude,
3.
I wish Brian Wilson was watching. Paddington 2 is like his favorite movie of all time. He still raves about that movie.
It's one of the best movies ever made.
There's so many people that are behind Paddington 2, man. They love it.
Look at its Rotten Tomato scores. I think it's a perfect score.
I understand. I'm not saying it's bad. Saying it's bad.
All right, guys, before we go any further, I got trivia I got to drop on you. And I don't want anybody to yell it out yet, because I want to give people who are watching a chance to think about this question. Everybody, Get off Google. Don't lie to yourselves. Come on. Earn something today. Besides Cocaine Bear, which character was real from the movie? All right.
Oh, I know.
The Cocaine Cubs?
What?
Cocaine Cubs.
The what? The what?
The Cocaine Cubs.
Cocaine Cubs. That wasn't what I had planned, but that is an acceptable answer. You get a couple points for that. That was very brilliant.
All right. We'll give the comments just another second.
Ice Cube's kid?
Because if nobody replies, we'll respond.
Because what people don't because this is based on a true event, obviously. But as the screenwriter said, like all we did, the only thing that's true that we used was point A and point B, and we just made up whatever or point A to point Z, and we just made up the whole alphabet. What comes happen, how everything occurred.
Jesse, put up Shep's comment.
Shep's comment. All right, let's see what we got.
And then Nigel's after that, because Nigel's plays right off of it.
The jumper on the plane. Actually,
no.
Cooper, that's what happened.
That's Loki. We all figured that out last year.
That was Loki.
It's not DB Cooper.
DB Cooper was a hoax done by Norse gods. All right, it was all a lie.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
All right. But basically, yeah, they are oh wait, hold on, we got one more comment. Oh yeah. No, actually, absolutely correct. His name is Andrew Thornton. That was the guy
He had equipment and shit. He had like spy gear like on his wrist, like throwing like knives. He had like Gucci shoes. Like the dude was decked out, man.
Dude, he was one of my favorite characters. Like he was dancing. What song was he dancing to in the opening?
I forget.
It like as soon as they played that song, I was like, "Oh, this movie's gonna be all kinds of fucked up." I love it because it was just like a great '80s song to really let you know, like, "Hey, look, this movie, don't fucking take it serious. Shut your brain off." There's a guy who's doing coke on an airplane, just tossing duffel bags. But yeah, on September 11th, '85, former Lexington Police Department narcotics officer turned drug smuggler Andrew C. Thornton II was trafficking cocaine from Colombia into the United States, and he was dropping everything off in Blairsville, Georgia. Oh my god, basically, like that's a real thing. I just wonder if that's actually how everything went bad. Like he actually did fall. Like they say that his parachute failed to open, but I love how the movie insinuates he just knocked his ass out on the plane.
He was dumb and hyped up on cocaine. I mean, he's sitting there cutting up the customer's kilos and just doing it. Now, I'm assuming he's going to say, oh, well, when I tossed it, it got torn on a branch. And I got as much as I could that didn't go down my nose, you know? So,
I do like how they actually included the media clips and stuff.
Yeah, that was cool at the beginning. Yeah, I did like that. It kind of helped ground it. A friend of mine said it best is the movie is completely self-aware and takes itself seriously, but it doesn't take itself seriously. But because it's self-aware and it does, but it doesn't, that's how it worked for so many people, which I don't disagree with that. I think that's a true statement.
Yeah. I mean, this movie was just ridiculous. I think one of the funniest hallmarks of the movie was when the kids start doing cocaine.
We'll get to that. That was dumb, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But yeah, no. So like Andrew Thornton, like I said, just get right back into that. Yeah, he parachute failed. Basically, the plane was too heavy. That's essentially what happened. Which I find it hard to believe the plane was that heavy and him doing that much coke at once. Like, dude, he was hilarious. He was just like dancing.
No one's flying the plane, Dr. Jones. He's like putting on the parachute. I'm like, oh, okay, this is an Indiana Jones thing. No one's flying the plane.
No one's flying the plane. So anyways, so cocaine was dropping. Andrew Thorne knocks out. He falls, hits the ground, impact. The bear is now found the cocaine. He has found the nature hiking couple, which I just love that. Like they're taking pictures of the bear, and the bear's
Elsa
like
and
Olaf and Elsa, yeah.
I did like how he stood his ground about hiring his brother as the DJ for the wedding, and he brought up a very valid point. He said, "You said I could have one thing. This is the one thing that I'm picking, and you're saying no to it." I'm like, "Oh man, this is getting good. They're already having a marital spat, and they're not even married yet." I'm like, "Here we go!" And then all of a sudden, Cocaine Bear shows up and kills the woman. I'm like, "Oh shit, here we go."
Oh my god! No,
I was surprised at how serious of a tone that first attack set.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't jokey. It wasn't anything like that. It was like horror movie.
Yeah,
you're about to see something horrible. And then the animation on the bear, like when it breathes, you just see the white puffs come off its face. And you're like, oh yeah, this is a dumb movie. Okay.
At one point, they actually have him sniff a line. Because there was like one part, it was like on one of the hiker's legs, and he goes,
"Yeah, we can get to that too when we break it down." Oh, okay, Darth. Well, hang on as long as you can. So, guys, Darth's battery's dying, so he might not make it the whole episode, but that's okay. So I would have liked to see more actual cocaine consumption other than eating, because when I hear the name Cocaine Bear, and this is where I'm going to get into why I didn't really like it, but kind of did, but kind of didn't.
Didn't the Cubs sniff all of it too?
The Cubs did cocaine, and that was one of the redemptions for me. But it's just like when you have a poster of Cocaine Bear, and it's like violently screaming angry in the poster, and there's literal 8 balls and hard rocks of cocaine flying off of the bear, and the movie is named Cocaine Bear, and you're told this is going to be a bloody, gory, kill fest movie about a bear that does cocaine. That's my expectation, and the expectation was not met. They did a good job in what they did, but it could have been a whole lot better.
I mean, that much cocaine use would have given it an NC-17 rating.
That's fine. I don't think one person would have complained about that.
I don't think I think it was more of a money thing, just so that people had easier access to seeing it. But I agree with you, and also probably so that the movie could be viewed in other countries. Because
sure, I get that.
Quick pop quiz: what is the name of this movie outside of Cocaine Bear? Anybody
Powdered Sugar Bear?
Nope.
Angry Bear?
Nope. Keep going.
Pablo Escobar?
I wish it was not. That I'm going to give you 2 points because it should have been that. Crazy Bear. It was just called Crazy Bear. So I guess with some countries they couldn't come out. I bet you in other countries they probably edited out all the cocaine consumption.
I'm sure.
Nigel's little post here. Yes, he has the claws. He can do a good bump off of his claw.
Well, he's got the talents. He could get the coke tail in there and do it.
He is designed. The bear is designed to do coke.
The
bear is designed to do coke.
Millions of years of evolution. This is what we came out to.
The reason why it's not meth bear,
right,
or crack bear, because it can't light the ball. It can't light the.
You're right.
No, coke.
It's got to be something easy. Now, what if we got acid bear or like MDA bear or something? Like that could have been fun. The bear could have gone. I was
thinking like Molly bear, but it would just sit around doing nothing.
Molly bear. He just lays in the woods feeling his belly the whole time.
So soft.
It feels so good.
John was missing the credit card mirror and the rolled up 20. I mean, it was the 80s. They gave him like a little mirror.
Now, Shep, I'm telling you right now, if they could have pulled off that bear rolling up a 20 and doing a line, I would not have a negative thing to say. Even if I felt the same way as I feel about the movie, if they had included that, my trap would be shut on that. That would have won me over 100%.
Yeah. I do feel like this movie could have been gorier. Like at one point I was
going to get into that too.
I was hoping like the bear would run into like that obnoxious family reunion that's in
and just mutilate everybody.
Just go
like Dead Alive when he runs into the room of zombies with the lawnmower strapped to his belly, and just for 5 minutes it's gore fest. That's what I wanted, and they did not deliver.
Yes, like I definitely wanted that because I felt like when I went through the kill count for this movie, I'm gonna say not a high kill count.
And that's what disappointed me. It should have been higher.
Yeah,
And there were many deaths that the bear did not do. And that bothered me. So it's like, you know how it's in like there's like the first half of the film and those characters, and then they all end up dying. And then there's the second half of the film with the main characters. A lot of the characters in the beginning didn't get killed, but they all got killed in the fucking car accident. I'm like, come on, you're missing that. The bear should mutilate everybody. No one should die unless it's by the bear's hand.
Yeah,
I disagree with. But the bear's kill count should be higher than everybody else's.
Agreed.
I agree. Yeah. Because like I said, they could have done.
I appreciate what they did do.
Yeah, I do. I fully do. I do.
Like the ambulance scene, we're gonna get to it. That was especially when it got the ambulance scene where the bear pushes the guys to the front and he looks at the girl driving and his entire wrist just breaks off.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But I agree there should have been more deaths, but what they did give us, it wasn't horrible CGI blood. It was very good. Well done.
Yep. And the CG on the bear was great. Like, yeah. I believe dude, they make movies now that look like shit with CG, okay? Like, this looked great. Like, I've got no fault in that. No fault in that at all.
Yeah. And it's like, I believe the bear was there. I felt like the bear was there. The bear was a character. And the bear was funny. The bear was a really funny character. Like, I loved, like, when he's, like, first taking the coke when the cop's like, let's see what kind of effect this has on this thing. He's, like, rubbing himself against the ground. Like, he's just kind of all happy. And I love that. I love so they really gave the character, they gave the bear a character, which I thought was pretty cool.
Which they needed to do. I think that was a smart move.
Oh, yeah.
Dan, were you going to say something?
If they didn't give the bear a personality, movie would have been a lot scarier. It would have been like a goofy, spoofy gore fest. If that bear had no personality and it was just cocaine powder all over it, that would have made it a horror movie.
So like the xenomorph and Alien?
Yes.
I would have been down for that.
Yeah. I would have been down either or. I mean, because like I was looking at this movie, like I said, this movie never asked anybody to take it serious. It said, we'll be serious, but you guys laugh. You guys have a good time. Mm-hmm. We're going to be as goofy as hell.
Sure.
You know, and I appreciate that. What I like also is this movie is a great, I'm going to shut my brain off for a little bit and just watch.
Definitely.
And that's what this movie was. Go ahead. I was just gonna say, I love the tattoos. He was like, I got a tattoo for her, Joni, and they spelled it John.
Yep, that's right. He's got my name on his heart.
For a week, it's gonna be John.
Right, until I get healed up.
Can we get different takes of the same story? Can we get the xenomorph type of cocaine bear? Same plot line, same everything.
Ooh.
Just told in like the dark horror xenomorph where you don't really get to see the bear until halfway through, and it just you see the gory after effects or do whatever.
I think
do a first person or first bear.
Ooh, that would be cool. Just see the bear arms hacking up people left and right, like POV shot. Yeah,
no, I like that.
I would love that.
Like I said, I think we're gonna see an uptick because of the success of this movie. Kind of what Get Out did for the horror genre, in that Get Out, when it came out, after that, you saw a line of socially conscious horror movies. I think we're going to see a lot of animal horror movies. We're going to see a lot of nature scaring the shit out of us. I mean, that's kind of what happened with Sharknado. When Sharknado came out, the Sci-Fi Channel was like, all right, quick. It was like an improv game. It was like, quick, give me a weather condition. Hurricane. Animal, tarantula, hercarantula, boom, we got a movie. They were popping those out every 5 seconds because everybody's trying to catch up. When the Conjuring movies came out, it was all about haunted houses. Mm-hmm. You look at all the mockbusters, the fake movies, like there was like the American Conjuring, like, you know, the Awakening, and they did all kinds of stuff like knocking off. So we're going to see a huge line of that stuff, I think. And I'm really excited because I grew up watching those creature feature films. Like, I'm not sure. I mean, you guys probably remember the Deep Blue Sea, sharks like that.
Thomas Jane was fantastic.
Fantastic.
But I also want these creature features, as you said, but I want it to be humans' fault. The whole reason the bear was not crazy. The bear was just
yeah.
The bear went crazy because it ingested cocaine. I want other thing. I want I want climate change to drive elk crazy and start killing people.
That would be funny. They come down off the mountain
just to try to stop the global warming.
I think it's about time we revisit M. Night Shyamalan's The Happening. That was the ecosystem attack.
Dude, reboot that movie, man. Do it.
Don't
reboot it. It'll be better. It'll be better.
That movie's beautiful.
It is not. There are cool scenes, but it is not beautiful.
Let me tell you something about that movie. All right. Zoe Deschanel has this dark secret of that she doesn't want Mark Wahlberg to know. All right. And by the way, Mark Wahlberg playing a 5th grade science teacher, figuring out a pandemic, that was hilarious. That is comedy gold. And then
Mark Wahlberg doing math is just comedy gold in general.
Dude, that was great. But no, here's the best part. I love Zoe Deschanel. She was acting like 9 of her coworkers bukkakied in her face. And then she reveals, like, I just had tiramisu with a friend when I told you I was out somewhere else. And I'm like, really? That was it? Hilarious. I couldn't believe she held that secret the whole movie. It's great. Don't act like I'm crazy. That movie was brilliant. And then he punches a fake plant. What do you want? It's a Mark Wahlberg movie, and I loved it.
I was even fine with it being the trees. The problem was just like the execution and the journey from point A to point B.
Don't badmouth Mark Wahlberg.
You let time.
He has the greatest line.
Admitted that
has the greatest line in all cinema history. I think we found a transformer.
Dude,
look,
that was our generation's reefer madness.
It was not. It was not at all. He admitted that he went into that and gave it zero effort. That's what happened. And he got his paycheck, and that's what happened.
He didn't have to try to be that talented. That's what he meant. That's what
he wasn't talented. Oh my God, the plants are coming! Holy shit! Like, what the hell, man?
I bought it. I bought that shit all the way home.
I did not buy it one bit. I didn't buy. The only character in that whole movie I bought was the crazy old lady and John Leguizamo. Every other character was
John Leguizamo holds it down no matter what.
He held it down, and he went after his wife, and then he killed himself when the shit got on him. And I gave him props for that. He was not about to leave his wife. That was great. Good job, John Leguizamo.
He was great. But anyways,
don't slit your wrist, but it's cool.
But we'll talk. One day we'll have to give this a screening so I can show John why this movie is a cinematic
dude,
movie.
I saw it opening night in the theater. There's nothing you need to show me. I own it on Blu-ray. You're fine.
And you don't appreciate it?
Absolutely.
Anyways, we'll talk more about this because I go
talking to the guy who proactively watched all 3 God's Not Dead movies because he likes to punish himself. Okay, so there you go, right there, full transparency.
John, have you watched Trump versus the Illuminati yet?
I have not. Is that a real?
Oh my God, that's on Tubi.
Oh, is it?
It's on Amazon also, and oh my God, it's bad.
I can't wait to watch it.
It's if you want to, waste 69 minutes of your life.
Yes.
Let's
get back to cocaine.
Let's get back to cocaine.
That's what we're all here for. So, we talked about the bear. We talked about, the kind of the tone and the point of the movie. And like I said, I liked it and I didn't like it. It could have been a lot better. I think the gore was overhyped. I think the bear doing cocaine was overhyped. Like, they could have really focused on the bear doing cocaine and being crazy. And I felt like that was they took a side seat to that. And I feel like if you name your movie Cocaine Bear and you have a poster where literal cocaine is flying off the pelt of the bear, then there should be more of the bear doing cocaine in the movie. So that let me down. The lack of gore let me down. I mean, you can't just throw a couple of appendages and say that's gore. They did that in Coneheads 25 years ago, and that was PG-13. So you got to do something more impressive. Yeah, Ray Liotta had a gut pulled out of him. Big fucking deal. We're desensitized from low end violence here. If you say gore, then I'm expecting Tokyo Gore Police. I'm expecting Dead Alive. Don't tell me gore and then show me some shit that's 25 years old. That bothered me. But the biggest thing that bothered me
was in the 80s.
And I understand that this is a turn your brain off movie. Totally get it. I turned my brain off. Problem is I hated every single character with the exception of Ray Liotta's son's friend, who I don't even remember the character names, but it was the guy whose jersey kept getting fucked up and he kept getting pissed off about
David,
it.
I think his name was.
I love that guy. That guy was the only character I was just like, again, I understand that you turn your brain off. You can't expect a great story. That's not what I'm saying. But there was nothing there. Like, if you want to put people on here for fodder, that's fine. Where's the people fucking on the blanket? Where's the group of stoners smoking pot? Where's the people who were out searching for bugs? Where's the people out hugging trees?
You had
in the
Olaf and Elsa.
Okay, 2 people in the opening and 1 died. Ooh, cool. And it was an off-screen death. Awesome. I wanted more of the bear tearing through people. You tried to give us a story that I didn't even give a shit about. And to be honest, if you remove every human being from this movie, the movie still happens. The bear finds cocaine. The bear gives cocaine to the cubs. Everybody lives happily ever after. None of the human actors or characters have any bearing on the actions of the actual film from point A to point B.
I don't think Jesse Tyler Ferguson's character would feel that way, or O'Shea Jackson's character would feel that way. You know, but I see what you're saying.
But I mean,
it bothered me. It bothered me.
I was
just like, like as I was watching it because of that. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too critical. I don't know.
I didn't go into this movie thinking it was a gory hacker slasher. I just thought this was going to be a somewhat gory, a creature feature, and it was just, and that's what I got.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm saying is yes, that's what we got, and yes, I still liked it, even though I kind of didn't. But I guess for me, there was a hype enough to where the expectation was more than what we got.
You wanted a straight to the rack version of the movie instead of a movie theater version of the movie.
You bet I did.
Yeah,
he wants the direct.
I understand it, but unfortunately, we couldn't have got that and still been in theaters and have the production behind it.
I think we could have if it had been a Robert Rodriguez film.
That I could agree with. Yes, that I could agree with.
We could have had
Elizabeth Banks?
Cocaine Bear.
Yeah,
that's what I wanted.
Yeah, but the guys,
Yeah,
but the guys that did this were the guys behind 21 Jump Street, because I think it was the Lord Miller, those guys. So I mean, I think tonally, like, this movie did know when it was a comedy and when it was a horror movie. It wasn't cohesive enough for me.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't a horror comedy. It was just it was either a horror movie that was kind of funny at times, and then it was a comedy that was kind of scary at times. It never for me, it never made that jump together, which is okay. Which, I mean, like I said, this is kind of a movie of first of its kind in the sense of we're watching a drug-fueled animal murder people, and also they were trying to be factual in the idea of, okay, this movie has to end in a way that it ended factually, where we just discover the bear dead. Yeah, I mean, of course, it's hard to cover up all the bodies that it killed because it didn't kill anybody in real life. But yeah, we'll let that go. We'll let that slide because we want murder. You know what I mean? So murder for the plot. But
well, I mean, the Cubs are still alive, so there's your setup to the sequel.
There you go. They got a taste for Coke. They want more Coke. And they said that they never found all the bags. So, I mean,
Cocaine Bear 2, Cubs.
Well, that's because the actual Cocaine Bear almost ate a kilo.
It did. Dude, it did. It straight up and it was pure. It was like almost 100% pure cocaine that bear. It probably killed it in like 5 minutes or less. Dead.
Yeah, that's they said once it finished eating, that bear probably lived like 3 to 5 minutes before its literal heart exploded.
Yep.
It lived for
it did.
3 to 5
It lived
minutes.
like a rock star, man. It was the best 5 minutes of that bear's life, man. I hope that bear got to fuck another bear so that he could go out like a real champ, right?
I like that. There you go. That's the story of champs right there.
That is. So, most people know me. Like, I'm very critical of things because I don't like to shy away from the reality of things, but it doesn't mean I can't enjoy something. I'm just saying, when I was watching the movie, I didn't have the feeling I thought I was going to have. I thought it was okay. I mean, I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. I'm just like, through most of it. And that could be my fault for, setting up my expectations where they were, which is fine. I'll own that. But at the same time, I really do feel like there were some missed opportunities. So if they do a sequel and what I hope turns into a franchise, maybe we can, make some changes, learn from things, and get better as we go. Like we had said, I want to see a cocaine animal franchise. I don't want to see a bear franchise that's a different drug each film and a bear. I want to see cocaine in each movie and a different animal, like cocaine ostrich. How dope would that be? You fucking peck your eyes out and shit. Or like cocaine armadillo, where he gets so hyped up he turns into a ball and starts rolling over top of you. Maybe he burns your face off like a tire, right? Like,
can we have
cocaine praying mantis? Why don't we have this yet?
Can we in cocaine ostrich? Can we have a big pile of cocaine and the ostrich puts his head in it?
Yes.
Ostrich head in the sand. I love that.
Yes, I love it. Dan, what are some cocaine animals you would like to see?
I initially thought cocaine koala.
Yeah.
I see it. And they got chlamydia.
Without cocaine, man.
I got the perfect setup. We're in the San Diego Zoo. They have the huge open koala enclosure. He just falls from the sky and just showers them.
You just see it misting down.
Cocaine. I mean, the koalas sleep 23 hours a day, so you just see one wake up and just shower in it real quick.
I love it.
Oh my god. We have recommendation. Actually, 2 people recommended the same animal in the comments section.
Right over there. So we got cocaine sloth. There we go.
Dude,
I'm sorry. If we're doing a sloth movie, it's got to be on Speed.
Speed, yeah.
Well, okay. So what? Okay. So what if we do a a spin-off of the cocaine series and we do Speedball Sloth?
Speedball.
It's a one and done.
You could have it be a side character in your ostrich movie.
A team-up movie.
So Lady the Sloth is like a Mothra to the ostriches.
Yeah, and the sloth needs more, so he's got to do speedballs because the cocaine isn't good enough for him. His tolerance is high these days.
You have a drug dealer we'll go back to San Diego. So you have a huge drug dealer in San Diego doing a huge score at the zoo. Something happens. His briefcase full of drugs gets lost, and you have a menagerie of animals doing all kinds of drugs. You have the ostrich on cocaine. You have the sloth on Speed. Your koalas.
What you're saying is an Avengers movie. That's
Cocaine Zoo. That's what Darth wants. Cocaine Zoo.
How about cocaine hippos? And if we do cocaine hippos,
there we go.
Somebody got to get murdered off Hungry Hippos.
Fiona and Fritz in the Ohio River.
I'm sorry. Didn't Pablo Escobar, or wasn't there some hippos down in South America because a drug dealer wanted them and released them into the wild?
Pablo Escobar had like 20-something hippos, and he gave them cocaine. But when he got arrested, they put them They just released them. So there's like in the Amazon River, there's hippos where there's not.
And there aren't they like populating as well? Like they're
and there's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah, because they have no predators, so they're just like they just keep coming.
What you're telling me is that Pablo Escobar gave us the perfect sequel, and we're just sitting on it.
We're just sitting on it, man.
Okay, that makes sense. MDAM.
There it is, Jim. There it is, right there. Finally, the turtle will win the race, or he'll just flop on his back, rubbing his belly. Like, I feel so good.
All right, but no, I think we get a few franchises in, then we do an Avenger style where a drug deal goes wrong at the San Diego Zoo, powder gets into every exhibit, boom, we're done.
So, Darth, that's where we do Cocaine Zoo. We do Cocaine Zoo in the Avengers movie. Until then, we have to have some standalone movies first. Now, these might be animals that get kidnapped at the end and put in the zoo, thus explaining how they all come together in the zoo. Or maybe they're irrelevant, and then we just do the zoo as its own thing. I don't know. But Cocaine Zoo sounds fucking great, because then everybody gets an animal they want to be on cocaine. Like, just think about, like, what about those giant fruit bats?
You don't have to have them all be on cocaine, but you can still call it Cocaine Zoo. So you can still have other
I feel like all of the animals. Okay, I'm talking about the insects as well, you know, like the
I do like a praying mantis on coke. I really do like
murder hornets on coke. Oh yeah.
Yes. The Japanese murder.
They have Komodo dragons there. That's scary as fuck.
Or those giant Gila monsters, man. There we go. That fucking thing could be scurrying all about with its 4 legs on cocaine, like licking the shit out of everybody. And
cocaine giraffes. Can you imagine that would be? Barb's bald eagle. Oh wait, here's a good idea. But after all that, Nick Cage locks himself in the zoo.
Oh, beautiful.
How was Nick Cage not in this movie?
Right. How was he not? Right.
How was he not in Cocaine Bear?
That is also very true.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they gave it to Ray Liotta.
That's
heroin
very true.
Hummingbirds. There it is. Just sprinkle a little heroin in your hummingbird mixture. Boom. There you go.
And it's great because they got the beak so they can jab themselves. It right there. How did we not see that these animals? I mean, Darwin should have saw this coming. Darwin was like, oh, they bred themselves to do heroin. Brilliant.
So I really want to see Cocaine Cat. I do hope that happens. I heard some shit that it might be happening. I don't know. But I'd love to see Cocaine Cat.
Okay, I'm gonna look this up.
So it'd just be a regular house cat that.
Yeah, like a fucking calico cat or some shit. Or like an all-black cat that looks like Gamork from the Never-Ending Story. Cat on cocaine.
All right. Now, you do a normal house cat, but you have it do drugs in a high-rise apartment building.
Ooh.
And you have it do the drugs at on the penthouse. And then it kills everybody and then starts looking for all the other drugs. And it works its way down to the ground floor.
Well,
I love
this.
Just
real quickly, we did, like I said, I think I found the article about the African wildcat that tested positive for cocaine.
There it is. There it is. Make this movie.
Yeah,
dude. I want to show you guys the picture because the picture.
Dan, wasn't that what you were talking about?
Yeah,
cocaine. Yeah, that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, Jesse, this is what Dan was talking about.
I love this. Let me pull up the picture because the picture.
Dan, did you see this while Jesse's looking for pictures? Did you witness the Cocaine Cat?
No, I just heard about it because it wasn't too far from here.
Yeah. Dude. Oh, man. I wish you could have seen the Cocaine Cat. You were so close, man. Weren't you also close to that crazy fucker that shot up the FBI building with a nail gun?
Oh.
Or was that before you moved?
That was before I moved.
Okay. There it is. Cocaine Cat.
Oh, there it is. Hold on. Sorry. It bounced out.
It's all right. This has been kind of a technical issue show anyway.
Yeah, sorry, guys. Thanks for bearing with us.
Hey, it's all right. They're here for the discussion.
Exactly. But no, I just love this poster. Hold on. It's going to come back in a second.
Yeah.
Everything's delayed for some reason when I click it. So that's what's going on.
I love that, like, there's a white hue around the cat. Like, it's just the light glistening off all of the cocaine. And it's not even like the cat's, like, spitting it out. Like, the cat is just pissed off. Like, a cat is pissed off. And the cocaine is just leaving its body.
It's glorious. But, like, I definitely see this cat. We have it as some person owns illegal cats, all right, that you're not supposed to have. It gets coke in its system, kind of a Tiger King kind of situation-ish, and it starts murdering everybody. I would go for that. You could do it in the high rise. So, like, who's that one guy that Joe Exotic was working with? The guy who would go to Vegas and take the Cubs with him all the time. Do you remember that?
What was that dude's name? Jeff something?
Jeff something. Okay, so imagine that. Jeff has got kind of a bigger cat, has a bigger suitcase. It gets a little coke in its system. They lock down the hotel, and the thing prowls and hunts everybody down.
Right. So, I mean, you got to have it in some sort of like high rise or a hotel.
That's what I mean.
If the cat can get out, the cat will just get out, and that's
what I mean.
Having a house cat in the wild, hopped up on coke, is not cool. It's not fun. It's not scary or whatever.
Hold on,
Dan. Enclosed.
I got something for you, but I want you to say what you want to say first.
I mean, I would be down for a movie where a cat does cocaine and gets into the wild, and it's just it murdering birds for an hour and a half.
Or like little field mice or something.
Dude, you can just go down to the park and do that yourself right now. You don't need to spend $20.
Like, do it from the perspective of the mice and the birds and shit.
Oh my god!
So
animated. Let's make it animated. Let's do it.
There we go.
Dan, I was actually going to suggest something similar, but when you're in the apartment building, it's like the cat is trapped in a jigsaw game on Saw, where he has to navigate a labyrinth from the top floor down while constantly hyped up on cocaine, solving then the Saw puzzles as he has to go down through while he's on cocaine.
First-person shooter style?
You want to do cocaine for a movie?
Huh?
All right, we've got our star. We're halfway there.
Our star. And that's a black cat, so the coke will
That's
show
the
up
exact
perfectly.
cat I was talking about. It's black, and it looks like Gamork from Neverending Story. That's the cat that needs to be in Cocaine Cat. It has to be that cat. Either that or one of those gigantic cats that cost like $10,000, but they're like the size of a person. You guys know what I'm talking about?
A Maine Coon cat?
Those things are like, I don't even want one because the cat is bigger than me. Like, I don't want it to kill me, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially if he's doing cocaine. Like, what the hell, man?
I don't want to change that cat's litter box.
Right, dude. It's like human deuces.
Your shit's bigger than me.
Yeah, right. Your shit's bigger than mine. Like, oh my god. Dude, shit. Cocaine cat. It needs to. Cocaine cat, cocaine zoo. Dan, what was your animal? Cocaine koala?
Yeah.
What's your number two?
Honestly, I'd be terrified of a cocaine kangaroo.
Ooh, I feel like you've got this Australian, New Zealand thing going on here. What about a cocaine Tasmanian devil?
Ooh, cocaine cobra.
Cocaine cobra. There it is. We didn't even talk about like snakes, dude. There it is. And it's a CC, cocaine cobra. Oh, I think that might be the winner, man.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Watching
that
it like
might be the
speed
winner.
up, do this, and then jab somebody real quickly would be beautiful.
Yeah.
I'd be so
instead
down
of venom, it just spits out more cocaine.
Yes.
more cocaine.
The cocaine is the venom. And so when he bites and injects you, he's injecting you with cocaine, causing you to die. Dude, here it is. Like, the mythos is already completed.
Cocaine cobra.
Cocaine cobra. Here it is. I think we lost Darth.
I think we did.
It's just that one scene from Indiana Jones, but the snakes actually kill Indiana Jones.
Oh, here we go. Sorry, that monitor I had on was like washing my face out. Now it's a little more pixelated, but that's better than seeing my face washed out.
Well, anyways, so before we sign out. What are your guys' final thoughts on Cocaine Bear? Do we want to see more? Did we see enough? What's going on? Dan, what's your thoughts?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. Me and my partner was great. If this was going to be an ongoing series, I'm with John. I would rather see like a cocaine universe instead of like fentanyl bear and stuff like that.
Fentanyl bear would be good.
Though I would turn in for like fentanyl panda.
I would too, man. I'd be there.
I'd do that. Yeah. No,
fentanyl panda, sign me up.
John, what are your thoughts?
Like I said, I mean, did I hate it? No. Did I love it? No. Is there missed opportunity? Yeah. Did I have fun watching it? Sure. It's Cocaine Bear. What's there not to like about Cocaine Bear? Do I want to see it do it again? Absolutely. Do I want the cocaine universe? You bet. Cocaine Cobra. Let's do it.
Get the cocaine. There you go. That's it. But anyways, real quick final thoughts. I saw Jim put the Cocaine Cobra, whose finishing move is the crane.
Oh, shit. That's right. We got to have a finishing move. Dan, what do you got on that finishing move for Cocaine Cobra to do?
Spit the cocaine in their face and then just wrap around their neck until they pop.
Nice. I love it. Dude, that's a straight. Oh, Darth is back. Hey, Darth.
Hey, Darth. Well, actually, we were actually just right about to wrap up. So
let's get Darth's.
Let's get Darth's opinion. So, Darth, what are your final thoughts on Cocaine Bear?
Give me Cocaine Zoo. Let's do it.
Yes, Cocaine Zoo.
Great for the Avengers universe. I like it.
Yes.
All right. Well, hey, I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight here at the Ground Up Stable. I want to thank everybody for blowing up the comments section. Shep, Jim, William, let's see, Nigel. Let's see if I'm not missing anybody else.
My buddy Jeremy was watching.
Jeremy, thank you so much for watching.
Riley
was also watching. Riley, thanks. Wasn't that Mama? I got that context. I got that out of context, but still very good.
Oh shit, that was great. Good job.
Still very good. All right. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Catch us next week, Wednesday, 7:00. We're here live on YouTube, Facebook. Catch up with past episodes on our Facebook page and YouTube page. If you're missing part of this episode, you caught us in the middle, no worries. The episode's going to be up immediately a few moments after I get done getting off the air here. So, as always, like and subscribe, share, and keep watching here at the Grown Up Stable. And until next time, I'm Jesse.
I think it's like the Brady Bunch. We just need to have 6 on, so it's like anyways. And I'm John.
And you've been staying at the Grown Up Stable. Thank you, and have an awesome night, everybody. Take care. See ya.